Hey y'all, guess who? Come on in. I'm back on the stove again, y'all. I'm back in my element. Y'all, I have missed cooking in the kitchen with you guys. I tell you what, it's been a fast and furious month. There I go. I still knocked the camera over. That didn't make no difference about me being away. Anyhow, I am in the kitchen cooking. And as you can see, these are some diced sweet potatoes. I've got a tablespoon of olive oil spread on it and a tablespoon of brown sugar. Now, I'll tell y'all what I'm doing these days. As you know, last well, at the beginning of the month, I started my Black History Month exhibit, and we've had it on, so you saw it. I pray that you loved it like I loved it. We worked so hard to get it done, and now today and yesterday, I started dismantling, so it's down now. So anyway, Rochelle Rice, our beautiful, beautiful jazz singer, was here, and she was part of our Black History Month celebration. She is a vegan, a beautiful vegan. So she came over the house. I always cook veggies for her. So I cooked her some veggies. I think Wednesday night when she came first flew in, and then Thursday night she cooked for me, and she cooked some vegan food. Look, I'm here to tell y'all I could go vegan. The food was delicious. We had mushrooms, green peppers, kale. We had the tofuki, I think is what you call it, the sausage. We had rice, chickpeas, of course, the baked sweet potatoes, the diced baked sweet potatoes with a little olive oil and a little cinnamon, and the brown sugar. She fixed a feast for me. I ate it and I did enjoy it. Now, I since then I have been behaving myself with eating. I've not been eating meat, so for almost a week now, I've not been eating any meat except that let's see, last Sunday I think it was. I was so tired and hungry. I did cheat and I made a big old pot of white navy beans with Italian sausage. It was real good, so I still got some left over. But anyway, I'm trying to behave myself because I tell you, I have high blood pressure and I'm sort of a borderline diabetic, so I want to get those things under control. So I suspect that being either a vegan or a vegetarian will get those things under control. So I want to try the eating with no meat for a while. And I can tell you that since I've started, since what did I say, last Wednesday, I tell you, my stomach's not as bloated, and I do feel a lot better. So I'm going to continue on. I'm always cooking and testing stuff anyway, so I'm going to see what happens. So y'all come along with me on this journey. I'm going to be doing lots of veggies, and I'm not going to be now. I may do some fish or even some shrimp or something like that. So I'm just not going to go complete cold turkey. But I tell you, I really could. So I'm going to sort of mix mine in when I go shopping again. I'm going to go ahead and buy some of that tofuki, I think is what you call it, the sausage. Now, those sausage sautés with some bell pepper, green bell peppers, and onions over some rice. It's hard to beat, so I can do that. So tonight, what I've got on the menu, because I'm real tired. I took down the exhibit yesterday and today. I moved out of my office yesterday and today, so all this stuff came right together. So I'm real exhausted. So I want something nice and light and tasty, not too filling, but just tasty. So tonight I'm gonna try the sweet potatoes like Rochelle showed me, and then I'm gonna stir fry some mushrooms, some sweet red bell pepper. These bell peppers are wonderful. And I've got some rice already cooked over here on the side. So I'm going to have that over the rice. And I think it's going to be pretty good. You know what? I guess, and I've got to find this. I didn't get all the details from Rochelle, but I'm pretty sure that you can eat the usual seasonings. So hang on just a minute. Let me grab a knife because I need to chop. I've got to chop up just some white onions to go in with that stir fry. And I'm going to use some fresh garlic, and I'm going to hit it with a little bit of jerk seasoning and a little bit of black pepper. And of course, I'm going to use olive oil. This is my good old Food Line olive oil. I'm going to use olive oil for the oil. So hold on just a minute. Let me go ahead and get me another knife. I guess that other knife went somewhere. Hold on just a sec. Okay, y'all, here we go. I got the sweet potatoes ready to go in. I also put a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And y'all know I have to cheat a little bit. I put some butter in there, 'cause you know you have to have a little butter on sweet potatoes. And I don't recall that Rochelle said I couldn't have butter. So unless she calls me up before I get them in the oven, I'm putting them in the oven with the butter in them. Okay, got that oven on 375. Those sweet potatoes are ready to be cooked. I guess I don't really know because I've not cooked them like that before. So this is all new stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say about 45 minutes, okay? Maybe even 30 because they're in small pieces. The other thing that I still got to do, of course, is got to cook up my, got to cut up rather the onions. Just don't cut them like this because I already cut the onion in half. Turn it that away. Oops. Put those on there. Okay. Ready to go in the pan. Oh, I gotta do my gotta get that garlic. Gotta get the garlic smashed up. Just take my spatula, put a little pressure on it there. That did it, y'all. Remember, I can chop right here on the countertop, so don't have to worry about that. But you know what? I have missed coming on cooking almost every day. But because, like I told you all at the beginning of the month, it was African American History Month. Still is through today. It took a lot of work. I tell you what, I gathered stuff to go into the exhibit for the entire month. But because there was another exhibit already up in the room, I had to wait until 2 days before. Let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, it was like 2 days before, or 3 days before the weekend, before I could actually get in there and start putting it up. And I did have some really good help. The staff there helped me, and a couple of the board members there helped me. Hey, Lula, if you're listening, helped me to get it put up. So, and a nice man. Lord, here I am getting ready to forget his name. Anyway, I'll think of his name before I finish. So we got all the ingredients for my little stir fry. There goes my phone ringing. Y'all hang on 1 second for me. Hold on. Okay, I thought it was my children. It was one of those telemarketing calls. He's gone. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and, I think my pan is hot. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to start stir frying my veggies here. What I've got here is a medium-sized onion, 12-ounce package of mushrooms, and half of a red bell pepper. I'm going to let that grease cool down. I guess you can see. Ooh, the smoking is too hot. It's going to pop all over the place. When your grease gets that hot, kind of let it calm down a little bit before you put anything in there, because it's surely going to pop all over the place. Anyhow, while we're talking, while we're waiting on that grease to cool off, I'll just go ahead and talk to y'all a little bit. I tell you what, I just feel like I just have missed y'all so much. I've been talking to anybody. I'm telling you, I was really tired. So anyway, I had lots of help. The staff at the Arts Council is a great group of people. I already knew that anyway, because I'm on the board with them. And they were just really good about helping and accommodating. Same thing when I got ready to break the exhibit down. They were there at my rescue to help me get the exhibit down. I got packed in my car. Some of the people picked up their items from the Arts Council. Others I had to bring it home. I think 3 people's exhibit, not really big parts of the exhibit, but big enough, you know, that I had to make space for them. Then on top of that, y'all, I decided that this was the last month of being in my office, and I told the landlord, I said, you know what, I'm going to be out of there at the end of February, so I don't have to pay rent in March. Lo and behold, I wasn't even thinking about Black History Month. I just was not. So anyway, as the Lord would have it, honey, he saw me through, because I had good help getting that exhibit down, and then getting the stuff out of my office, even though I had to do it solo on earth. Let me tell you something. Nobody but the Lord helped me get all that stuff out of that office. I'm telling you the truth. The Lord kicked in. The person that was supposed to help me, something happened at the last minute, and they could not do it. So I thought, okay, it's okay. You got this. And I said, okay, Lord, I need your help one more time to get this office dismantled. I need to pack this stuff in my car. Fortunately, I didn't have to move any desks. The desks remain, but everything else, the chairs, the computers, all that stuff, I had to pack it up. Anyway, me and my father packed that stuff up and got it home, and I'm still in one piece. Now, my house looks like I just moved in, but that's all right, too. At least I got it out of there, and that's behind me. So you know what I say? Now I can move on to the next thing. So I'm excited, and I'm back in the kitchen. I'm going to try to come up with some recipes for vegan and vegetarian eating. I will be throwing in some fish and chicken and shrimp here and there. Okay, so I got that in. I'm going to hit it with about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. And I put about a fourth a cup of olive oil, and I think I need a little bit more. That's about a good fourth a cup of olive oil in there. And I'll probably stir fry it for about 12 minutes to get those veggies like I like them. And like I said, when I get this all done, I'm going to serve this stir fry mix. I'm just going to put it over some white rice. Whew, y'all, this smells so good. And you know what? I got my White Mountain seasoning up there in the cabinet. Y'all know I'm going to hit it with a dash or two of that White Mountain seasoning. Let's get it. Where is it? Whew, there it is. I almost need to go back to the store again for that. Still got some left over. Okay, let's get there where you can see what I'm doing. Just going to hit it with a little bit of that seasoning. Oh, I've got to confess something. I mean, I'm so embarrassed. I really don't even know how to start. But I'm going to do it anyway because I can handle it. And I've been going back and forth with whether I should confess this or not. But I got to confess it. Because if I don't, it's going to worry me. That's the way I am. If I got something going on and I need to go ahead and make a confession. Okay, y'all. As you know, we've already talked about the Black History Month celebration. I was heavily involved because I was the exhibitor. And also, on that same night, Rochelle Rice, the jazz singer extraordinaire, was a guest artist. And she is also like a daughter to me, or a close niece, or whatever you want to say. So I was excited. You know, all the people I knew around town were there. We were just having a good time. And I was taking people upstairs to look at my exhibit and just talking. And so, lo and behold, this beautiful person walks up to me and she was just beaming, smiling. And I said, well, hey, how are you? And I'm thinking, because, you know, my kids know everybody. So I'm thinking she maybe was somebody from my children's circle of friends. But she seemed fairly young, you know, the age of my children. And I'm just smiling and, hey, how you doing? And she was just really good. And she said to me, well, hey, how you doing? I said, I'm good. I said, welcome to the exhibit. Did you get a chance to go in the room? And she said, I can't remember if she said yes or no. She said, but I look at your cooking show. I thought, oh my God. I was so blown away. I got more excited, I think, about that than I did about my exhibit. And she went on to tell me that her son absolutely loves watching me cook, and that he especially watched me cook the other Sunday when I did the cranberry chicken. And I said, well, yeah, I do remember that. And she said, well, he's a student at, I believe, Winston-Salem. And I thought, oh, I was so excited. I said, well, tell him thank you. And she said he wants, his thing is He wants to come sit at your table and eat a meal. I said, well, tell him if he's ever in the area, when he comes home from school and y'all have a minute. So she lives like, you know, not that far from where I live, and I know people in the next town where she lives. But here's the embarrassing part. So I know my mind, even on good days. Names, I am horrible with a face. And if she came back tomorrow and I saw her again, I would recognize her. I cannot remember your name, darling, but I do remember the details of our conversation. And I want you to some kind of way shout out to me. I'm shouting you out even though I don't know I can't remember what your name is. I can't remember your son, but I do know he's a student at Winston-Salem and that you all live in Wilson. So, please, 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 please shout back out at me again because I do want to get back in touch with you. And thank you so much for coming, especially that you came to share what we're doing in Wayne County as far as the Arts Council is concerned, because we are trying something new now. We're trying to reach out, spread out, and do some great things here in our county. So thank you so much for coming, and I'm so excited that you said something to me and made me know that and I appreciate the fact that you and your son, I don't take that lightly, and please charge it to my head and not my heart. I did even have her write it down because I knew I was not going to remember because all the things that were going on. How about this? I don't know where I put the paper that she wrote it on because she wrote her information down. She sure did. I've got all this stuff packed up around my house. I have no clue where it is. So I'm asking you, please, 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 if you're listening, please send me a note on YouTube. If you're watching this video, just send me a note and we'll get in touch. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like in here now. I want y'all to know I'm not kidding y'all. Between my office you ain't seen the half. And I've put some stuff away between my office and my exhibit. Let me get the light going on in here. It looks like I just moved in. It seemed like the whole house has been tossed. Look at all this stuff. Stuff out of the office. I'm trying to place it in the house. I've put some stuff out in the shed. Look at all this stuff. I'm telling y'all, I got my work cut out. So tomorrow I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay home. I'm going to get all this stuff straightened out. So, my darling, please understand that I have put that paper that you wrote your name on. It's somewhere among all of this stuff. And this is some of my pictures and stuff that was on display. I'm telling y'all, it's a hot mess through here. So, all this stuff here, I got to do something with it. So, somewhere among that paperwork, all these piles of stuff. Anyway, I'm going to continue on cooking. I got to start my cleanup in here too. So, this will be done probably in another couple of minutes. So, I'm going to cut out for a minute. And I've got some kale that I already cooked. I'm going to heat me that kale up. I'm going to put this stir fry with some rice. And hopefully when those sweet potatoes get done, I'm going to sit down, relax, and enjoy me a meal. So hold on just... Excuse me a second. Okay, y'all, there it is. It's all done. Those oven roasted sweet potatoes with a little bit of brown sugar, some olive oil, a touch of salt, my leftover kale greens, and my stir-fried mushrooms, onions, and red peppers over white rice. Now, y'all know what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to sit back, relax, and enjoy this meal. So until I cook again, I'm going to say toodaloo. Love y'all. Keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down. Good night.